Hello everyone. Doing a quick 3-card reading today. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's look at the situation. I have a couple of oracle too. So in this reading, I'm using the Cute Ghost Tarot. You can buy it on Etsy if you are interested. I have the 6 of Sticks here. So the 6 of Wands, basically. The superficial meaning of this card is like the 6 of Wands. It's the recognition. So it's happy. But it doesn't have to mean that. If I pick up anything else off these cards. But the first thing that happened when I pulled these cards is like, oh wow. There's recognition here. I think that you are realizing something more than being recognized. If you picked this video, it's because that you were drawn here for a reason. I think that you're recognizing that the world usually represents like cycles and things like that, endings, beginnings. It can be considered like a transfer. I said transfer. It can be considered transformational. It's late when I'm recording this, so you'll have to forgive me and my delirium. But it's transformational. So the World card, this can be like becoming complete or completing something. The cycle might be ending, it might be beginning. You may be coming into a new cycle or realizing that you're realizing something with this card. So you have recognition, but then I have the 6 of Cups. I gotta tell you, the 6 of Cups, this has always stuck with me, but I saw it referred to as a soulmate card. So now, we don't have to label it like that. We can say soul connection. Some people don't like the term twin flames, soulmates, and that. If you like it, label it. That's fine with me. But I'm going to call it a soul connection, however that may look to you, because it can be all kinds. It doesn't have to be romantic. You know, you can have all kinds of soulmates and friends and family and business partners and everything else. So, and some people come into your life. A soulmate can come in and make all the difference in the world and then leave. And then some come in and they stay for the remainder of this life. So these soul connections, you know, there's different types. But the first thing that came off these cards literally leapt at me was that I think for most of you that are watching, you are recognizing that somebody that's come into your life recently, if I can talk tonight, sorry. Somebody came into your life recently. You are recognizing that they are a soul connection. You feel it. You feel the pull, the magnetism of being drawn to them. And you're like, why am I thinking about this person? I didn't care like 2 days ago. But then you meet them and you're like, what is up? Like, you know, you worry about them. You think about them. You start being drawn to them and you're drawn together. Both of you should be drawn together. And when you are together, I mean, you just feel great and you have all kinds of conversations and you just feel like you've known this person your entire life. You feel like you've known them even beyond that. And you start to realize, oh my gosh, we might have had other lives together. If you believe in reincarnation, that is. But you may get that feeling that you've known them forever, even though it feels like you just met, but yet you're so comfortable with them. You've known them forever. You feel drawn to them, and I don't know about everybody else, but when you separate from them and you have to be like, oh, we got to leave right now, you know, I'll see you tomorrow, or say you're at work or you visit with each other and it's time to go. When you say goodbye and you go and get in your car and you wave at each other as you're leaving, and then halfway home you start crying as you start feeling like this horrible, I don't know if I want to call it pain. It could be physical pain, but it's like a soul separation anxiety is what I call it. I know exactly what it feels like, and it's painful. It hurts, and you're like, why am I crying? Like, I don't want to be separated from this person. And you're thinking, this is ridiculous. Why do I feel this way? It's because I think this is a soul connection, and your souls recognize it before you do. So this is your chance spiritually to become aware of this. When you meet someone like this in your life that has that magnetism, that is most likely a soul connection, and they're in your life for a reason, and vice versa. And you could be, you know, it could be temporary, it could be long-term. I don't know how. Each one of you is different. And that depends on what their purpose is in your life. And, you know, we can maybe ask that on another one. You know, next time I might ask the question of like, what is this person's purpose in your life? And do a reading that way. And if you want, you know, tune in and you might get the answers you seek. But if you're feeling this way, it's because you do recognize it. So this is the recognition. This is where you're finally, it's kind of sinking in. Your soul recognized it first, but now you are becoming slowly aware of it. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, you know, even physically, you're becoming aware of it in your 3D self. So that this person is here and this is part of the cycle that they're coming in, and they may stay permanently and they may not. I can't guarantee anything because I don't know how these things work, but you know, don't get your hopes up like too crazy. But you know what? While this person is in your life, cherish them. Doesn't matter if they're a friend or family, whatever they are. When you're that close with somebody and you love them completely, these are special connections. I think they're rare. I don't think they're as common as people think they are. Everybody's like, oh, I met my soulmate. But I do think that these true soul connections are rare, and then they are highly spiritual and highly meaningful, and you will learn so much. It'll be a very positive thing in your life. If it's not, you could be looking at something karmic, but you know, they could all be that way. But I tend to look at it in a very positive way. You will learn and grow together, sometimes separately, but you'll definitely learn and grow from this experience, from knowing this person. They can be a very positive influence on you, and you'll be very happy while they're in your life. So cherish each moment you get with them and enjoy it, because it's a rarity. Okay, that's the main message. I got this because it's just screaming at me. I love this card, the Six of Cups as a soul connection card. It usually pops out for me, and that's what that means. So I think it's great. And did you guys realize, I just realized there's 2 sixes here. That could be like a twin flame thing. I don't know, but soulmates, you know how things come in pairs. Now you have 2 sixes. So I do feel like this is definitely you recognizing that somebody in your life is like your other half in a way. Now, however you label that, you can label it. I'm just going to call it a soul connection because I don't know. It'll be up to you to figure out what it is if you want. And sometimes that information will be known to you. You'll figure it out psychically or spiritually, however that is. But either way, just live in the moment, enjoy the person. You guys enjoy each other's company and learn everything you can from them. Because it is just an amazing experience if you get the chance. I have a couple of oracle here. Okay, I have Speak Truth. This looks like an Ace of Swords type of thing. So it's kind of like, yeah, Ace of Swords can be a revelation. And that revelation also goes along with recognition. So, I don't know if, you know, you guys have talked to this person about this, but, ooh, okay. I just noticed like it was severe weather risk tomorrow, and I like saw that come up on the computer. But I have, this is like an Ace of Swords. Yes, it is revelation. So if this card's saying that, you know, you guys, I guess, are safe to talk about it. If you start feeling this pull and magnetism and they happen to say something like, oh, you know, I don't know why, I was just thinking about you so much the other day. Like, I had to call you, or let's get together and do something. And you guys could just talk about it. Friends or not, and be like, hey, you know, I feel like we have like we have had other lives together, or you feel like you've known each other forever. If they feel the same way, most likely it is. Go ahead and have the conversation. Talk about it. Be like, what if we're a soul connection? Wouldn't that be cool? You know, like, just be cool about it and talk about it if you want. But it says speak truth. So be honest. Like, if you're feeling a really strong pull, don't hesitate. If this person is meant to be anything more to you, romantically that is, like, it could be. But if they're meant to be in your life, this is going to be important. It doesn't say you have to talk to each other about it. Some people don't get it, but if you feel this strongly, they have to feel. When 2 souls connect, I do, you know, in this life, on this earth, I feel like it's very powerful, and they both feel it, whether they talk about it or not. So this is your revelation that, yes, this confirms this is why you feel this way, is because this is a soul connection. This person is special. You're not going to feel this way about other people. I guarantee you, you won't. So yeah, speak up and be honest with each other. If you're feeling it, just be open, be honest, be vulnerable. Like, just share the time together with each other. That's going to be important. And then I'm still trying to make heads or tails out of this, but I'll lay this on top of here. Can you see it? Okay. I want to put that, make sure you can see it on the video. But we have number 20, waning gibbous 4, beauty. So, beauty. It's a beautiful thing. I just said it. That makes sense now that I've talked out loud about it, because I'm like, beauty? And I'm like, oh, well, it is a beautiful thing. Because I always find myself saying, you know, I think that soul connections are a rare and beautiful thing. And I found myself just grateful to have a soul connection in my life. So share that gratitude. It is a beautiful thing. You know, your intuition is involved. It's telling you this person is special. Your time together is special. So cherish it, cherish it, cherish it. And let's see, number 20 reduces to 2. 2 is the high priestess, guys. So high priestess is all about intuition and knowing. And I think that this is just kind of confirming or clarifying that, yeah, this is your intuition. You know that there's something special about this person that sets them apart from everybody else in your life. They are your soul connection. I don't know what that's going to mean to each and every one of you, but this is like a new adventure. So go on this adventure, see what it's about. There's be ups and downs. It can be a roller coaster. Let me tell you, I've been put through the ringer in mine, and you know, I'm glad that I have it. But there are times when it's been painful too, and you're just like, I don't understand why this happened or that happened, but it's all part of the process. It's all part of living. So you won't regret it later on, though. You'll still feel that pull no matter what. And sometimes it hurts, but sometimes it's the most wonderful feeling in the world. So I can't tell you, but it is a strong feeling. So just prepare yourself. Just enjoy the time with this person while you have it. And it will make sense later on. You know, you'll understand maybe more as you spend time with them, why they're in your life, and you'll realize that they're teaching you important things, whether, you know, you're learning them or not. But I think you'll look back and realize how much you picked up from this person, and they picked up from you. You are learning and teaching and all of that with each other. Sometimes you challenge each other, and it's all part of like that spiritual growth. So there is a reason. We just don't know what it is for everybody. But wow, I mean, I love this reading. So I hope it's helpful. I hope it confirmed what you needed to know about that person. Until next time, guys. Bye.